take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes another, his 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clemson is quick to the line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Webster. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Noles!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 8 over Akron. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground. Physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. Get it down to the 28-yard line. a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. They get through, and it's blocked up. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his tight end. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air on first down. Fires on the run. Makes the grab down the left side. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And these two defenses have shown uncommon discipline through 2 quarters, especially the D-backs. They've kept to their assignments, covering those receivers like cheap suits. Certainly not the fashionable wardrobe old KC wears here in studio. Anyway, yes, the passing game. Be better. How's that for a breakdown? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Punch it out of the air. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And that from the beginning. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Noles are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Davis.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Gets it out quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take take unnecessary hits. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Third down, red zone play. Crowd alive.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The offense changing the play. They'll go to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hold and fire complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Tigers heading quickly to the line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Clemson. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play action fake. You get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up by 33 over Akron. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. He'll throw it. Hauls it in. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Good timing on the quick out. The Seminoles get enough for the first down. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Gibson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the...
He's loose. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes! And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Bulldozes his way through. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that down to the 34. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the